Good evening, everyone, wherever you are listening from. Lesson for today is understanding and managing your personal finance. As such, we'll be looking at the importance of financial literacy. The question is, what is financial literacy? If I may ask you. Before I delve into the meaning of financial literacy, I want to tell you that there are three major concepts or components of financial literacy. The first is managing money, how to manage your money. The second is financial planning. The third is what smart financial decision making. Let's start with the third one. Okay, let me first of all get into the meaning. Financial literacy is a theory that implies the ability to understand and apply basic financial concepts to make informed personal finance decisions. Let me repeat it again. Informed personal finance decision. That means when individual has money, let's take for instance, you get your salary. The management of that salary is very, very important. And that brings us to what we call financial literacy. Or the management of any resources that comes to you in terms of money is very, very important. How you manage your debt profile and your income. Your debt profile and your income. I will touch down on that as we discuss further. Now, let me start from remember I said there are three major components: money management, financial management, and smart decision making. These are the three key components that made up financial literacy. Now, what are the benefits? We've just looked at the three components: how you money management, financial planning, and smart decision. The decision you make concerning your money is very, very important. Or generally your finances is very, very important. And also, how you manage your money in terms of your purchases, not dwelling deeply on um aspect which I will call ostentatious goods, making sure that everything you use your money for are moderately needed, are moderate, and they are all important and they are needed. I like saying anything I cannot afford is not good for me. Anything I cannot afford is not good for me is my personal philosophy, which I believe if that is very costly to the point that I will have to stress my finances in order to purchase them, they are not good for me. That's my personal philosophy when it comes to what money management. Now, having moved from there, let's look at the benefit of financial literacy. One of the benefits of knowing how to manage your finance or having knowledge of your finance is that it enhances adequate management and control of your finances effectively. Effective management and control of your finances. If you know how to manage, if you have that good financial literacy, you know how to control, how to manage and control your finances for effective use. Now, you come with question, what does that mean? Manage, control, and effective use. Now, if you have money, let's take for instance, like some of my students, I do set this example to them in the classroom. You earn plus minus £2,500 after tax. The £2,500 is your in and out expected income. Now, the inflow is 2,500. Now, how do you manage this 2,500? It's a function of what? The controllable impact on your money. At times, you have to put a control mechanism on what you buy, on your desire, given your level of what income. But if you don't know how to make these important factors together, that's the revenue factors and expenditure factor, it will definitely affect you negatively. At times, you resolve going to what? Seeking for bank loan or calling friends to raise some money for you. Hence, it is important for you to understand financial literacy in this angle using control mechanism and management mechanism. That's looking at both inflow and outflow effectively. Financial literacy is also aids in achieving financial goals and securing financial future. Remember, I did some lessons some time ago. I said your ability to control and manage your finance also is a functions of what your future entails when it comes to what financial goals. Because without savings, there is no financial future. And if you don't manage your finance very well, the aspect of achieving your financial goal will be what? Null and void. It will be quite impossible for you to achieve your financial goal and also secure your financial future, because it is from your savings that you derive some money to start either business or investment. But by the time you keep dwelling on debt, the debt profile keep piling up, especially when it comes to management of let me put this example across to you. Management of a credit card. Whenever you see a particular item, you say, oh, I want it. Meanwhile, these are things you don't really need immediately. But you tend using you'll be tempted using your credit card to buy these items. By the time you purchase these items, you find out that it keeps piling up your debt profile. So your credit rating keep going up against your what? Equity level. So when your equity level can no longer meet up with your debt level, it means you are indirectly going to solvency. Insolvency rather, because you are not solvent at that point in time. Insolvency implies that your equity is unable to cater for your liability. That is, if you have any financial obligation, you won't be able to meet up with that financial obligation as at when due. That is where we start looking at what the aspect of what insolvency. The last one is reduce your financial stress and promote a better quality of life. If you have a good knowledge of financial literacy, it helps in reducing financial stress. What is financial stress in this instance? Financial stress is inability of your income to meet up with your needed or important expenditures. Let's take for instance, you are earning 2,005. Your rent is 1,005. Your total expenditure in the house is £800. That means there will be financial stress. Financial stress implies that you will not be able to attend to the financial need as at when due. So the landlord will be calling you from the one side of your life, the expenses will be calling you, the bills, electricity, phone bills, and other will be piling up. You'll be stressed. That's what we call financial stress. And when you encounter such, it will be quite difficult for you to have a better quality of life. You will not have a better quality of life. The quality of life will be reduced as far as the your life is concerned. But in some cases, which I wouldn't want to emphasize on that here, in some cases, you also have people tend to do what? Extend their extend some hand of fellowship to you in terms of soft loan from friends and relations. However, if you know how to manage your financial literacy, it means you have a control over your finances. You'll be able to achieve your financial goal, secure your financial future, and also there will be high reduction, if not elimination, of financial stress. And that will what, at the end of the day, it will enhance high quality of what? Life, high quality of living. That is what financial literacy is all about in terms of literacy. Now, having said that, we move to the key concept of financial literacy. You have to look at your budgeting, savings, investment, and debt management. Remember what I said at the inception of this lesson, that the if you don't have savings, there won't be what? Investments. If you don't have investment, there's no potency of what? The future financial control as far as your life is concerned. Then it is now good for us to look at budgeting. What is budgeting? Budgeting is a plan, is a financial plan of what? Expected income inflow and expected outflow. That is what we call budget. It's a financial plan that enables you to understand the cash flow, your personal cash flow, and also your expected expenditure. Creating a plan for how you spend and save your money. That's what budgeting is all about. You must create a plan. Draw, okay, I'm expecting £1,000 this month. Out of this £1,000, this is how my expenditure will look like for this month. However, if something like exigency, there are times you have exigency in some instances, definitely have exigency. So what you do at that point, let's say for some months, you have exigency, which eat into or take part of the savings or go contrary to your plan for that month. What you do, the subsequent month, you can let go one or two things in order to recover what you've lost in the previous month. So that is what we call budgeting. Now you come up again. Remember, from the drawn budget, you'll be able to understand if there will be what savings. I did mention earlier of exigency. Exigency is an unplanned occurrence, financial occurrence. Now, if you have savings, yeah, what is savings? Setting aside money for future needs and what? Emergencies. Now, saving is not a function of having too much. No, no. Savings is a financial function of self-discipline. That's what saving is all about. Because let's take for instance, if I want to get my dress branded, I will have to spend more. If I spend more on branded dresses, branded jacket, branded t-shirt, yes, there won't be savings because those branded product goes with money. But in such financial situation, you'll be having a kind of a blurred financial future. You won't have a bright financial future, because all your money has gone into something that is not that will not drive your financial independence. So you must, as a matter of discipline, set aside at least a portion of your salary for the future. And that is what saving is all about, for emergency. Because there are times you never plan, anything can happen, anything will happen. You never consider that occurrence, financial occurrence. However, things will just pop up within that month and you need money. If you need money, remember this particular month you are planning has to do with what? A tight financial plan. So the exigency, we can pull some money, resources from our savings and attend to the future needs or that emergency that will occur for that month. Remember also, saving is also a big plays significant role. Saving plays a significant role in investment. Even within organization, there's what we call in organization retained earnings. Retained earnings is like an aspect of what savings to the organization. What is retained earnings? Retained earnings is money set aside by the organization from the operating profit. Once the tax has been deducted, the company from profit, we have aspect of profit called profit after tax. So once the tax has been deducted from profit, we now have profit after tax. That profit after tax, or we call it operating profit. It is that profit we set aside some portion of it, some percentage of it for investment. That's what we call retained profit. That's a kind of savings to secure a organization future. However, for individual, we also have the same method, the same thing. Individual, you set aside some part of your money in what we said earlier, savings. When you have that saving will enhance your investment. So that's where you start thinking of investment. But if you don't have savings, it will be difficult for you to borrow and invest, because first and foremost, you are driving your investment with debt. If the return on investment will be too risky, if the return of investment, let's take your investment takes 10% of return. Now, or your borrowing takes 10% of return. Your investment is 8% of return. So there is a imbalance of 2% there, which you have to seek for another avenue to balance up that interest requirement. So it will be quite difficult for you to meet up. Hence, it's always good to use equity first for investment than to borrow. Many people, some will not tell you, many that borrow to invest, as at first instance, they ended up losing everything, because any slight mistake from that investment, if investment falls as expected, every investment has its own risks attached to it. If the risk factor comes earlier than expected, everything about investment will crash, because it was what? A borrowed fund. So it's always good to have savings. From the savings, you can take some money out from there and use that money for investment. The next one is debt management. I've already explained to you debt management, understanding how to handle and repay debt responsibly. You know, when you borrowed money, there are two things you have to consider here. The two things are repayment of the principal and the repayment of interest. So when you are repairing these two things, if you don't know how to manage them very well, it will definitely affect you. Because let's take, for instance, if you are inflow is not, your inflow, that's their revenue, is not adequate in terms of very strong to cater for your principal payment and interest payment, you consistently remain in debt. And that's not what any business person or individual wish his or herself. So you have to understand that the inflow will be able to pay your principal and also pay your interest, and you still have reserve to live for that particular month or year, depending on the kind of financial situation you find yourself. So the next one is creating a budget. Steps to create a budget. How do we create a budget? Track your income and expenditure. Remember, your income and expenditure is the main parameters in which you need to use in creating your budget. Because if you are expecting £1,000 and your budget is £1,000, like 1,200, that means you are running a deficit budget for that particular month. You are running a deficit budget, and once you run a deficit budget, it will be difficult to meet up with that particular month financial need. As such, you will be tempted to borrow. Set your financial goals. The goals could be short term, could be long term. However, for short term is a goal that you tend to achieve within 12 calendar months. While long term has to do with anything beyond 12 calendar months, that's a long term goal. Like, for instance, I can tell myself I want to buy a car in the next 5 years. So that means I have to start now to set my financial goals to buy that car in the next 5 years. Let's take, for instance, I can start saving £100 or £200 every month, depending on my desire or my financial buoyancy. So when you have that long-term goal, within that 5 months and with financial discipline, you are able to set aside that amount of money for that period of time in order to get that desired asset you are looking for. But if you don't want to go by that, you want to make it a short term, whereas your inflow, which is your revenue, cannot meet up with that plan. Let's say you said you want to set aside £500 at the short term. That £500 would really, really hit you financially. It will make you to run into deficit that particular month. It means you are not drawing a good financial goal for yourself. Allocate fund for needs, savings, and discretionary spending. Monitor and adjust your budget regularly. So once you are able to do these things, you will be able to create a better budget for that particular month or year. Now we looked at, why do you want to save? I've already said this before, but let's re-emphasize on this here. Why savings? We save, one, for emergency, for future goals. That is important. Now, what are the tips for savings? Automate saving transfers. Prioritize savings before spending. At times, we don't understand. There was a time I asked my student, because we don't understand. I asked my student, see, for you to drop 1 pound, you drop 1 pound every day for the next 365 days. When you open that your piggy bank, you see a lot of money there. But at times we don't prioritize savings. We don't prioritize saving. Don't worry, I will save next month. Don't worry, I'll save the next month till the whole year runs out, which is not good. So learn how to save. Learn how to prioritize savings against your expenditure. Cut down so many aspects of expenditure from your body. Reduce what you are your outflow to retain some of your inflow. But if you want to live not minding your inflow, you definitely run into debt. The basis of investment. Now, in what aspect do you want to invest? If you ask me, consider stock. What is stock? That is shares. American call it stock. The British call it shares. That is shares. So invest in shares. There are so many banks. If you need financial assistance, let me know. There are banks that that operate on. If there are certain bank accounts you open within the UK context, they assist you in identifying a viable stock. It might not be a stock that is selling at a very high price, like Amazon, Apple, and others. But there are some stock that there is a, a, a likelihood that within 1 or 2 years, that stock would appreciate because of the areas the company is trading on or its business lies in. So at the end of the day, if you buy stocks in such company, you will definitely gain in terms of appreciation, future appreciation. Bonds is also there. Bonds is there from government. You can buy government's bond at some time of maturity is 90 days, some 180 days, depending on the timing of the bond. Also, mutual funds is there. There are so many banks that are running mutual funds. So you can also use mutual funds, and that will really help you. And also invest in real estate. Some will tell you, don't invest in real estate. They are deceiving you. Real estate, no one has ever invested in real estate and not averse a very bounty uh, return. Because it's one of the investment I can tell you that appreciate every second. Every second you appreciate. So you also have investment in principle, diversified to reduce risk. Now, let's take for instance, you have like 50,000. I will I will appreciate if you diversify that investment, put some in stock, like 10,000 in stock, 10,000 in bonds, 10,000 in what's it called, mutual fund, 20,000 in real estate. That's what we call diversification. You spread your risk in case anything happen in any of these investment, you can hold on to others while recovering. But if you plumb all your resources into one side of the investment, it portends high level of risk. As such, any issue you will come down to zero again. So I wouldn't advise on that. That's why my advice is to go on what diversification. Understand your risk factors, your risk tolerance, and investment horizon. So once you understand your risk tolerance level, you know this is what I need to invest in, and these are the risk factor. I do tell people, my student, I will ask my student at times in the class when we have financial uh, class, the difference between risk and uncertainty. The wise one will tell me that, teacher, I prefer risk. I say, good. That's the best answer. Risk is that you already know what we call bottleneck. In accounting, we call them bottleneck factors. You already know areas that potence danger as far as that business is concerned. Now, for uncertainty, you don't even know how it will occur. The level of occurrence is unknown. But for risk factor, you know that at least if it is 0.99 to 0.5, there's a tendency the risk will occur there. So you know how to mitigate the risk or minimize the risk. So that is risk factor for you. So if you're into management, you have to learn how to do their risks, manage your risks very well. Managing and reducing debt. You must try as much as you can to reduce debt. Prioritize high interest debt repayment. Like you have 3 credit card now, or you borrow from 3 different banks. One takes 12% interest for, let's take for instance 10,000 you borrow. The other one take 4% interest, the other one 6% interest. So what we meant there by prioritizing is the one with 12% interest should be your main focus of repayment. You can pay that one with high level of what payment in terms of repayment and also interest, while reducing the one of 4%, making that not making that to be a priority, because the debt service in terms of interest is lower than the other one, which is 12%. Also, you have to create a plan for paying off debt systematically, which I've just explained to you. Avoiding debt. In order to manage your debt very well, avoid debt. Avoid debt. Try and save. When you save, that helps you in terms of what? Interest repayments. Use credit responsibly. If you know the credit you want to use is not for generative credit. I tell my students there's what we call generative credit or generative debt. Now, if you are not having debt for investment, don't go for it. We call that any debt borrowed for investment is called generative debt, because that debt is meant to generate more money. So as such, it's good to go for that. But any debt you want to incur that is not for what? Production. Or let me use the word production. Don't go for it. Avoid unnecessary borrowing and impulsive purchases. I've explained that earlier. There are some purchases. I told my student one, they said, look back into your boxes. I was in a classroom. Go back and reflect back to your your boxes at home. You will definitely see those dresses you bought a year ago that you've not even used it. This was you are right. Yeah, that's what we call unnecessary borrowing and impulsive purchases. You purchase out of impulse, probably because your friend has purchased that item. You like it on your friend's body. You liked it on your friend's head. You want to get the same thing. However, you don't need it. Remember my philosophy: what I cannot buy is all good for me. That's my financial philosophy. What I can buy is all good for me. So avoid those impulsive purchases that at times those items, use them once. That's all. After that period, you don't use them again. You put them, you box them. So they remain there in your box for the next 5 years. Before you realize, it won't size you again. So what do you do with them? Meanwhile, you've incurred debt on that and you've not finished paying. And the payment, the banking industry, banks are not Father Christmas. Bank will definitely charge you interest. So they don't give you the money for free. They will charge you interest. So when you borrow for those impulsive purchases, you pay interest on it. So try and manage your finances by reducing through debt reduction. So before the next one is building your wealth over time. Building your wealth over time, you have to develop a strategy for wealth building. Invest regularly and take advantage of compound interest. Now, today was I taught my student compound interest today. You know, compound interest has exponential function. If you don't know it today. Compound interest has exponential function. What is exponential function? It's raised to the power of that particular year. And the interest of the previous year will be added to the current year repayment and charge interest on it. So that's why I said it has what exponential function. So try as much as you can to avoid borrowing, because when you borrow, the bank applies compound interest on you. Increase income through career development and additional income streams. If you want to invest, probably you need one or two training. It could be taking additional courses online to improve your knowledge, because knowledge creation is a very big source of what expanding our income. And also, if you can, if you have a single income stream, please try and do something on that, because a single income stream, because of the level of inflation, global inflation everywhere in the world, is the same thing. It needs some countries will come up to say, oh, there are some citizens will come up to say their country is passing through hardship. The hardship is everywhere. So all you need to do is to try as much as you can to have more than one income stream. That will really help you. And long-term planning, set clear financial goals and work towards them steadily. In order that to bring this lesson to the end, we now go for conclusion. Now, in conclusion, we go back to reiterate our initial lesson, which was based on what? Financial literacy. Now, financial literacy, which is all about having knowledge of how to manage your finances, empowers individuals to make informed financial decisions, achieve financial stability, and reduce financial stress. I think that last one is what everyone wants to avoid: financial stress. Once you are able to overcome financial stress, you are good to go as far as this life is concerned. So thank you so much for listening to me today. I still remain Asuko Okun, your financial lecturer. So thank you. Tune in again for another lecture some other time. Please do share this video for others to have information about how to manage their finance in terms of financial literacy to others. Like and share, please. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful evening. Bye.